So we're back with VARguments once again because this is the Premier League and because so much happens that it's bound to have some mistakes or some contentious decisions. So let's get straight into it. And the first topic of discussion for today is Arsenal feel like they should have had a penalty against Nottingham Forest after Ola Aina handled the ball or appeared to handle the ball in the box. VAR checked, cleared it. What do you think, Max? Right call or not?
I would probably say that that was the right call, but obviously Arsenal fans are going to complain. But I just feel like there wasn't like an intention to play from the player. Also, his teammate interfered with him, didn't let him play the ball, and it just feels like a stupid penalty if it was taken. So I would probably say in this type of game, it should have been stayed and right decision.
All right. Yeah, for me, I feel like it's the wrong call, actually. It's very much a 50-50. I see it as a 55-45. It should have been a pen. Aina's arm moves towards the ball, but the VAR has the excuse of Elliot Anderson being in the picture as well. And maybe they felt like it's not clear and obvious enough because of that. I don't think Anderson's knee knocks Aina's arm towards the ball. I think it should be a pen because there is a movement of the arm towards the ball. So I feel like it's the wrong decision, but at least I can understand why they didn't give it.
Yeah, fair. We go ahead and move to a Man City and Man United game. There was much more controversial moment between Dalot and Doku. Everybody felt like it has to be a red card for Dalot, but what do you think, Victor?
I really don't get how this is not a red. This is a red and hair dryer treatment from both the opposition players and your own gaffer at full time. There is nothing PGMOL can say about this one to convince me it's not a red. It's the sort of challenge that should come with a suspension for violent conduct. Wrong decision, absolutely. What do you think?
I mean, I probably can sound a bit biased, but I just felt like contact was quite minimal and that wasn't like a straight away and there was like a glancing contact. Yeah, obviously it's still looking more like a red card, but I definitely can see why it wasn't red and why refs. But I still feel like that VR room should have sent the referee to watch it at least. So this is probably the biggest mistake of the VAR room. So I would probably say that's 60-40 a red card, but I can see why it's not red.
I can definitely appreciate that, but to me, it's 110% red card, and not because it's United. But anyway, let's go into the next one and the third and last incident for this round. Tottenham feel like they should have had a penalty in these closing stages against West Ham. The score was a 1-1. So Oliver Scarles appears to handle the ball in the area with Conor Gallagher getting ready to cross the ball. What do you think? Should it have been a pen or not?
I would probably say so. Yeah, we see that he was obviously not trying to play the ball. He was trying to stop the player, but it somehow ended up hitting his arm. But it is his problem, obviously, and his arm is so high. He was risking, and he ended up with playing the ball with his hand. So I would probably say it's a bad decision. And also, VR didn't even invite ref to see it. So we see a lot of moments where it's so close, and VR is not even inviting ref. So this is the biggest problem.
Yeah, exactly. I absolutely agree with that. I feel like it's especially when stuff is clear like this one, or the Doku thing, Dalo on Doku. These are clear and obvious errors. Not even a review is just scandalous. I personally feel a bit for Spurs here. It looks like a pen. The ball changes direction sharply because of the spin on it, even though it's the slightest touch, but it is a touch on the hand and it's clumsy. Of course, it's his problem, as you said it. And I just feel like the touch influences where the ball goes, and that's why Gallagher no longer has it under control. It's a penalty all day to me, and it's really bitter for Spurs because they could have actually won this game and ended up losing it a few minutes later. But yeah, it's very, very interesting to see just how many scandalous errors we're seeing from VAR nowadays. And unfortunately, we will probably have more and more and more to discuss after the next round of games. So, guys, stay tuned, check in, and watch our videos to see what we think about these mistakes.